another taxi confession stories. Now this one actually ties in with a magic trip that I went to. I'm from New Orleans and I used to drive a cab down here, as most of y'all know. And Mardi Gras is one of the busiest times of the year that you can drive the cab. And so, you know, I've worked 16, 18 hours a day for like a week and a half. And after all that, I decided that I want to go on this magic trip to Grand Prix, Memphis. I want to say it was during Thero's block in Standard. And I just go up there, and I wasn't playing much Standard. And we decided to take my cab, and I drive my cab up there. And when we get to the hotel, you know, I got beads all up in the cab. And I was wearing this one really nice set of beads. Now I don't have them anymore. But basically, if you're a dude, it's hard to catch really nice beads on a freight route. I don't know why. Leave that for you to decide. But, you know, I've never caught a nice pair of beads. I've been in Mardi Gras every year. I've never missed Mardi Gras. And pretty much, you never get anything good. But this Mardi Gras, I caught this pair of beads. They were really heavy. They were ceramic. And they had a fleur-de-lis. And they also had a streetcar. And they also had the St. Louis Cathedral. And they were really nice, heavy pair of beads. So I was wearing them the whole magic tournament. We get up there, pull into the hotel. All my friends get out. They all get all their stuff out. We're in my cab. It's snowing in Memphis. Snow, that's a foreign thing to me, being from New Orleans. And this party of 4 walk out of the hotel. And I was just about to valet the cab. And they were like, oh, can you give us a ride to Beale Street? And I was like, listen, I just drove 6 hours here from New Orleans. I just drove 20 hours in Mardi Gras. They're like, oh yeah, you from New Orleans? Oh, you mind giving us a ride? And I was like, well, not necessarily legal, but let's roll. Come on, baby, you need a ride? Let's go. So they got in. I said, it's going to be New Orleans rate. Oh, yeah, we're not worried about it. That's cool. You know, so then I bring them to Beale Street. Then I get flagged down, take another fare. I end up doing 3 fares in Memphis. It was funny. And then I end up back to the hotel room. And then we go to the event, and we play the first day of the event. And then we go to Beale Street. And then we go to the event the second day. And I had this pair of beads on. And it was really cool. I love these beads. They were great. And then we decided to go out after the second day and go karaoke. And, you know, everybody was out there. There's a lot of Magic pros like to do the karaoke. You know, I'm not going to name drop everybody that was there, but it was a good time. A lot of people were there. And then while I was in the karaoke joint, there was these 3 girls from Arkansas. And they were, like, stalking me, you know. And they were like, hey, that's some nice beads. And I'm like, oh, don't be looking at my beads, you know. You know, I just kind of like, thank you, you know, brushed them off. And I'm like, because I know where this conversation's going, and I'm not trying to give these beads. These are my beads, you know, the best beads I ever caught in my whole life. And so the night goes on, keep drinking, you know, shots, beers, more songs, more karaoke, more shots, more beers. And then I stumble out of the bar, and I was with a friend of mine, and we're walking down Beale Street, and then we cross paths with the 3 girls from Arkansas, and they walked past me, and I was like, oh, they didn't see me. Then they turn around and they're like, hey, hey, hey. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And now I'm drunk. And they're like, oh, let me get them beads. Let me get them beads. Now, a lot of people, you know, they know, you know, with the beads that, you know, if a girl flashes, you throw them the beads. It's just kind of how it goes, you know. So I'm over here and I'm like, I can't give these beads up. I said, listen, I don't want to give these beads up. They're like, yeah, but you got any other beads? I said, no, that's all. This is the only one I got. This is my favorite pair of beads. I just got them. They're like, oh, we want some beads. We want some beads. I said, well, listen. I said, you don't want to know, you know, what you got to do to get these beads. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I'm gonna get out of here. And they're like, oh no, we know. We've been to Mardi Gras. And I was like, just super excited about it. And I'm like, oh my god, I do not want to give y'all these beads. And then I was like, all right, who wants them? Who wants them? And all 3 of them flashed at the same time. I said, all right, who's getting them? And they all flashed at the same time. I was like, oh my gosh. So I took the beads off and I threw them. I said, y'all can figure it out. I walked off. And I was like, damn, man, I'm over here having Mardi Gras the week after Mardi Gras. But that was a good event. And I lost them beads. That's the nicest beads, man. The nicest beads I ever had. But I don't know, if you ever been to Mardi Gras, you know, or if you ever seen anything on TV, you know, what are your expectations of Mardi Gras? Or have you ever been down here in New Orleans and you celebrated yourself? Personally, I feel it's more of a family holiday You know, most Mardi Gras, you line up, you know, your aunt, your cousins, and everybody's sitting over here on the street. And they camped out for this spot, and you go hang out with your cousins and nieces and nephews, and it's like a big family day. And then as the afternoon rolls on, you kite out with your cousins, you go get in some trouble, you know, go hit some house parties, you know, you bring the booze, this one's got the food. And, you know, I'll see people on Mardi Gras Day you only see on Mardi Gras Day. You know, I wouldn't see them the rest of the year. But it's a really great experience. So if you get a chance to come down, you can definitely come check it out. And you make sure, you know, you leave your comments. I'd like to hear your Mardi Gras stories. And tune in for the next story time. One love, good vibes.